until the day they die. They don't completely incapable of even taking care, not even doing the job, taking care of herself.
Yeah.
She's round the clock care, which, by the way, is fine.
And they're all not abnormal for somebody who's 89 years old.
Right, exactly. And it's amazing that she's managed to, live this life she's led and, put aside the politics. I'm sure she's got a big family and everything else. That's great. But you're still going to be a senator? She's going to be casting votes about whether or not, I have Second Amendment rights, whether or not there needs to be voter ID, what kind of budget we're dealing with. Her judgment is still affecting the lives of 340 million people? That is completely insane. It is unacceptable. It's unacceptable that Joe Biden is in the same role, in the role like that as president, and obviously John Fetterman, we saw this. Our audio yesterday didn't really do it justice because there was like a 30-second preamble of just sort of stuttering and silence and muttering, not really stuttering, but muttering before Fetterman could even speak at the committee hearing yesterday. And this is acceptable to people. Is that right?
Debbie in Idaho. Debbie, how would you break down the latest punch thrown by Trump in the DeSantis battle?
See, I don't see how you're worried about him being soft with everybody and their cousin going after him constantly, and there's all these lawsuits and stuff. That's just silly to worry about that. And why use up DeSantis? He's got so many years ahead of him, and we need him in the party. And so once he's president, he'd be done. We'd be done. What else would he do?
So Debbie, what I'm saying is, usually, and this is a cliche, but iron sharpens iron. In other words, let's use a sports analogy. You can't be great unless you are competing against elite level talent. You can't become the best version of yourself. My concern is, we know Biden is a fragile, awful candidate. Nobody's challenging him. He's going to be worse. The Trump that emerged in 2016 was a finely tuned political terminator. I mean, he had wiped out everybody else, and in doing so, he had strengthened all of his abilities of communication and political persuasion.
And the Trump in 2020, for all of the advantages of the incumbency, has not been the president of the United States for the last 2 years. Okay?
Correct.
So we can say whatever we want about it.
Anybody who watched Buck Trump 2016 debates and compared them with Trump 2020 debates, the first debate that Trump did against Biden was a disaster. He was awful. Now, he cleaned his clock. They only had 2. The next debate was a knockout. Biden was done. If we had gotten that Trump in the first debate, I think it might have been enough to swing the election. So I want Trump as a finely tuned political athlete, and that's why I'm asking, is he going to get that against Nikki Haley and Vivek Ramaswamy and who's Michael Bolton or whoever that other guy is? Is that group going to bring out the best of
you're forgetting, excuse me, sir, excuse me. You're forgetting Asa Hutchinson, who is just going to rocket up the ranks when people realize.
Is debating Asa Hutchinson. That is like if you are no offense to Asa Hutchinson, although this is a huge offense to Asa Hutchinson, so probably he's going to take offense. No, it would be like if you're the Dallas Cowboys and you're scrimmaging against a Pee Wee youth football team. The Dallas Cowboys are not getting better going against the Pee Wee youth football team. That's right now what Trump is doing. What did he's going against pygmies, right? I don't think that going against pygmies is going to make Trump a Leviathan.
I just think that also, I want to hear what the strategy is this time. By the way, this is the point of a primary, to hash all this stuff out. So let the people who want to be president tell you. I mean, I think it's very fair when people are saying, okay, we haven't even heard what Ron DeSantis' national policies are. Let's hear them before we even say one way or the other what we think. Maybe you're already against him. Maybe you'll change your mind. Maybe you think he's your guy. Maybe you'll be like, no, Trump's the only one who can get it done. The primary, we have these things for a purpose, and I think it's important to remember that as we go forward here, because, you look at the beginning, I mean, it was going to be Ted Cruz in 2016. At the beginning, everybody remembers. Oh, Ted Cruz. That was what everybody thought. Not everybody, but that was what. But then the first polls came out. And then all of a sudden, they realize, hold on a second, this guy Trump, he's got like 30%, 25%, 30% in an 18-person field. And it was a phenomenon. So,
and nobody went after him,
Buck,
because they were all like, we'll be the last man standing against Trump, and then everybody will come to their senses, and I will win, right? That was the strategy of 2016.
Let's get people both sides. What are you thinking about the latest salvo from Trump to DeSantis? 800-282-2882. We want to hear from you. If you own a business with 5 or more employees and you survived the pandemic, you could qualify for a considerable refund of your taxes. You've likely heard about the Employee Retention Credit, or ERC. The trouble is, the time you have to invest to get this refund. GetRefunds.com has a time-efficient, smart way to see if you qualify. So just go check it out. Go to GetRefunds.com to get started, and in less than 10 minutes, see if your business qualifies for ERC assistance. Your business may be eligible for a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee kept on payroll during COVID-19. GetRefunds.com has already helped thousands and thousands of clients claim over $3 billion in payroll tax refunds through the ERC. There's no upfront charge either. They either don't get paid until your business, until your business gets its refund. Many businesses believe they won't qualify based off incomplete or outdated information. Don't let this opportunity pass you by, because the payroll tax refund is only available for a limited time. Go to GetRefunds.com. That's GetRefunds.com.
Download and use the new Clay and Buck app. Listen to the program live. Catch up on any part of the show you might have missed. Stay current with what Clay and Buck are saying on TV. Find the Clay and Buck app in your app store and make it part of your day.
KSBK, Sacramento's news radio, everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Hey, Pat Walsh here. Italian. Join me this fall on a sensational journey to one of the world's greatest destinations, Italy. It's called a grand event for good reason. Rome, Tuscany, Florence, Orvieto, Siena, Venice, Milan, and the northern Italian Lakes region. 11 days in Italy, the kind of dining events that my tour company, Conservative Tours, is famous for in Italy. $49.79. That includes your airfare. We'll go to the Colosseum. We'll go to the Vatican, Trevi Fountain, Piazza Navona. Fully escorted by my friends, the Conservative Tours team in Italy, Lorenzo, Marco, and Giuseppe. Call them toll-free to find out more. 888-733-9494. That's 888-733-9494. Go to conservativetours.com. San Gimignano, bustling Siena. And then it's on to the grand finale, Venice, Milan, and the pristine resort of Stresa. I'll see you in Ponte Vecchio. New era in entertainment. Experience like never before. All new Solo Tremenda. This is the venue. Hear the thunder.
If you suffer from joint pain, you know just how big the little things are. Like enjoying your morning coffee with 2 sugars and no painkiller. At Dignity Health, our orthopedic specialists offer advanced non-surgical and surgical treatment options for a full range of conditions with personalized care for your unique needs. Learn more at dignityhealth.org/Sacramento Ortho. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Do you want to hear a delicious secret that also saves you money? It's the store brand at Freeway in Bel Air. They keep just as great as the DashCam brands at a fraction of the price. Their range line gives me everyday savings on kitchen staples like bread, milk, and salads, while their really purely made products make healthy eating easy and affordable. And Knob Hill Trading Company foods satisfy my craving for gourmet flavors without the gourmet price tag. Or cut my grocery bill without sacrificing quality ingredients and great flavors. Thanks to Ray's in Bel Air.
At Elk Grove Honda, we'd like to help you purchase your next new Honda. Right now at Elk Grove Honda, new Hondas are arriving on a regular basis, including the newly designed CR-V, new design Accords, exciting Civics, and much more. And Elk Grove Honda's pre-owned inventory offers choices there as well. So give Elk Grove Honda a chance to show you the new or pre-owned Honda you're looking for. We are Elk Grove Honda in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 at Elk Grove Boulevard, or visit us at elkgrovehonda.com.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
Traffic and weather. You're minutes away from a fresh coming up in a few minutes, we are going to tell you a bit about talking about the billionaires. So funny, isn't it? Because most of the billionaires I can think of are huge Democrats and write enormous checks to Democrats, but they pretend the two things the Democrats get away with that is just shamefully dishonest. Well, actually, I can't say the two things. There's a million things, but two things that they do that really bother me is pretending that Wall Street is Republican and billionaires are Republican. This is just because they're pseudo-Marxists and they talk about redistribution of wealth and wealth inequality and all this stuff. They don't want everybody to know that, like all commies from history, they just want to be rich and in charge, and everyone else gets to worry about having their stuff taken and redistributed to other people. That's the way that it is. By the way, I will say, you see Glenn Greenwald on his Rumble show yesterday did this whole 45-minute long takedown of just all of the people on the left, not all of them, but a number of very high-profile people who are massive frauds. And just this notion of how, there are people that are, digital, I think digital, socialists that live in multi-million-dollar homes, and of course, there was like $5 million, $4 million homes that he talked about. But the best thing is the private plane people. John Kerry is number one. And so I give full credit to Glenn Greenwald, who's a man of the left, but a principled one, so he actually gets upset about this stuff. Nowadays you say is, well, I buy offsets. Now I think Glenn had about their private jet travel. I think Glenn had a brilliant point in his monologue on this. He said, okay, but this is about saving the planet. How about just fly commercial and buy the offsets? You're a billionaire. Yeah, well, good point. I also, no one has a good response for the number of people who oppose building a wall down on our southern border and live in gated communities is off the charts. I mean, it's off the charts. And when I was in Italy, I was having fun. We went to some of those old gated San Germano. They're beautiful. Walls kind of worked pretty well historically, right? The Great Wall of China had success. Anyway, I always think that's amazing when you live in a gated community or you live on the beach and you are against climate change and or against protecting the southern border. The central point that Greenwald was making was just that the left has created this weakness theory. As long as you have the right politics, you can live your life in total opposition to the thing where you say is the most important thing in the world. And this is black. This is absolutely absurd, right? There's something about this that should be justifiable, but, it really is all the sort of reverse control of narcissism that's the thing the Democrat is today. But we'll talk about that more another time. Let's get Roy in Roy, great to speak to you, sir. What's going on?
Hey guys, thanks for taking my call. First of all, I think Trump knows what he's doing, but all these people saying, I wish that they would just get along. Look, when I go to a heavyweight fight, I don't want them to get along. I want to see them tap out each other, and whoever wins, they can shake hands when it's over, and then we can move on down the road. But whoever it is, it's got to be a long fight. We've got to win this by a big margin, so...
Down there in Houston, I just say, on to Houston. Obviously, a senator lives in the Houston area. I think he deserves credit because he probably got the from 2016 in terms of the cuts that have risen. And when Trump was in office, Ed was totally on board and supporting the president and honestly one of his most eloquent defenders on policy issues. And kind of, has a sense of humor about it. So, some of the things that we said, that's great. Yeah, look, politics are nasty business. And you gotta have a super thick skin. And I love the analogy of, you wanna go watch, Mike Tyson and Peter Holyfield fight back in the day. Remember Mike Tyson? Tried to buy his ear off. He fights to get happy. That doesn't even consider.
run for Florida. I mean, when Trump started running him down, he lost me.
Look, we really appreciate the call. I'll say this. I mean, to me, Ron DeSantis is the best governor in America. I don't think that's really from the GOP side. I don't think that's, there's some other very good ones, but I think he's the best governor in America. The question is, while we're having a primary, should he be the GOP nominee, right? Different thing, different skill sets, but similar in some ways. So we'll continue to hear out everybody on this one. And speaking of senators, former Senator Rick Scott, a lot of Florida they play. He's joining us in a few minutes to talk about the debt ceiling fight, which some are saying could be a dominant. Oh, you're stealing my words.
Clay Travis and Buck Sexton on the front line of truth.
That's where you get your news. Stay connected. KSDK News Radio. President Reagan may have said it best. The top 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Our federal government is here helping you. Out of control spending is driving up inflation, pushing up the cost of everything from groceries to gas. Save money where you can without having to sacrifice. You need Pure Talk, the cell phone company on a mission to save the average American family almost $1,000 a year on their wireless bill because it isn't like being overcharged every month for basic needs. Look at your bill. You're probably paying $80 a month per line to a company that doesn't care about you. Here's your money. Pure Talk will give you talk, text, and plenty of 5G data for just $30 a month with no contract. Dial pound 250, say play and buck, and save 50% off your first month. Their U.S. customer service team will make switching easy. That's 250, say play and buck, and start saving now. One more time. Pound 250, say play and buck.
I told you about my low back pain and how needing in church on Sunday was becoming nearly unbearable. Sebastian Gorka here. I've also told you about how Relief Factor has helped almost eliminate my pain. Now, let me tell you what Robert in California says about his experience with Relief Factor. Robert writes, I didn't think Relief Factor was working until I ran out mid-month. After about 3 days, the pain was back to where it started. It was a great test for me to see how much Relief Factor really works. 3 weeks from now, you could be doing the things you enjoy doing and living the life you love. Your first step to becoming pain-free from aches and pains from daily living could be just to order the 3-week quick start for only $19.95. After trying Relief Factor, over 500,000 people have gone on to order more. Go to relieffactor.com or call 800-4RELIEF to find out about this offer. That's relieffactor.com or call 800-4RELIEF. Feel the difference.
I'm Howard Nash, founder of the Nation Refund. You've heard me talking about the Bureau Tax Refund for months. If you own a business, even if you've asked your CPA about this, you owe it to yourself to take another look. We provide a licensed and insured tax attorney who evaluates your company at my expense to determine eligibility. Businesses of all types can qualify. So go to getrefunds.com to potentially get a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee. Download the Innovation Refunds app or go to getrefunds.com. Getrefunds.com. Spring has sprung in its full tilt boogie time at getmethebed.com. America's best fun.
Are you retired or near retirement and worried about your money?